But well, okay, let's see. I guess we can do see if anything comes on. Let's see. No, let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If your name comes on, do not be that busy. Enjoying this time of the day. Hang out here for a little bit, and if not, then I'll do it later on today, maybe. Maybe later on tonight, maybe like around, I don't know, 7-ish. Right now, if that works, you guys. So I might do this like for a while, just a little bit, just because. It's kind of nice doing it. Interaction. I'm sorry, my new bra shine. If I even like post this part of the video, because so far, I'll give it like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? So whether I post this or not, let's see how it goes. So meanwhile, I guess we can do what kind of keywords should I focus on today, or anybody who's watched this video? Use my angel deck. Thank you, anyways, if I do side post this for anybody and everybody who joined me last night in my live stream. I know it was kind of last minute. I think we had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 people. And that's 4 or 5 people. That's more than enough for me. You know what I mean? And the one person, I mean, you guys were all great last night, but Toddy, I think her name was, Canadian, lives in London. Thank you so much for your donation. I mean, I know I went above and beyond, but I really appreciate that. That actually was just the right amount to just pay off like for my insurance today. Because like I said, my brother had passed away in October, and I took off some time from work, and I'm still kind of getting back to the groove of things. And because of that, I've been a little bit short on money because I also had to take care of my brother's cat now. Just this month, you know, it's the holidays too, and everything like that. Everybody's kind of short, so hopefully by next month everything will be back to normal. But I really appreciate that because I was like, I'm waiting on my check to come in. It's supposed to come in sometime this week, but my insurance is due today. Like, and just be safe from sorry, didn't want to have it like not go through. So, but we're good. So I just want to say thank you, but thank you guys, everybody, for that. I really appreciate it. You know, God does pull through. You know, as long as we just give our worries and cares to Him and just trust that. I'm sorry, I got a new bra from Victoria's Secret and kind of, as long as we just trust that He's going to provide for us, and that's all that matters. So, And if anybody is interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can do so. All my information is in the description box below or in my About Me channel. Oh, I got here right now. And you can do so through the Instant Go app or contact me by email. So, yours on. They're like, never mind. Just like not popping. It's okay. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? So just to go try. Kind of figure it won't be too busy at this time of the day. But you never know. Everybody's usually at work, and that's what I'm going to be doing in a little bit. Actually, it's kind of what I do right now. So, I got, like I said, I'd be like 10 minutes. What time is it? I might hang out for just till 12. I know it's a little late. So, if anybody does watch this and I decide to post this video, I pulled some key terms just for people to focus on or maybe get a reading from. Here's my angel deck, and we have compassion. I'm just going to read them. Infinity, openness, journey, entanglement, vulnerability, now, earth, forgiveness, fulfillment. Let's see, I'm going to get 2 more. I don't even know if I'm going to post this or not. Because so far it's like no people. But maybe this might have like a message for somebody, and that's all that matters. We have grief, which I definitely understand right now. Low, peace, air. I need 2 more. I gotta have like even feelings. A lot of the letter F, like Frank, might be, I see a lot of that here. Earth signs, air signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Those signs might be significant. Definitely can relate to the grief thing right now, though. I mean, we all see at one point of our life or another, but yeah. Then we have abundance and expectancy. So I'm going to read these again. Compassion, infinity, infinite, openness, journey, entanglement, vulnerability, now, earth, forgiveness, fulfillment, grief, flow, peace, air, abundance, and expectancy. So again, you could be an earth sign, or air signs might be significant, or somebody you're inquiring about maybe has that sign as their sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and you guys can, gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm trying to get used to this new broadening, but I didn't know anything like that. Has that prominently in the chart. If you guys are interested too, I do offer my website, which is jennabelinda.wixsite.com/intuitive therapy until I get a domain. It's under construction again. I offer that. You can get your birth printout chart, and it's pretty cool. It's from the Kepler program. It's actually from a Romeo, and you get like actual like the birth chart printout with all the like houses and stuff, and then it like breaks it down like personality. It's pretty cool. So, and if you guys are wondering how like what's your sun, moon, rising, Venus, your sun's obviously what sign you're born in. The rising is how you like perceive yourself to the world, how you come about, and it's your personality. Moon is your emotions, and Venus is usually associated with love. So, and mine's Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius, and then the rest like Capricorn. So, anyways, so still no people here. I said I'll wait here till 12. If I post this, I don't know. So, beside the earth and air thing, could also be like, you have your head up in the clouds, but your feet are planted on the ground, kind of like how I am. I am seeing that now, this very moment, whenever you watch this video, is definitely a significant time for you, as well as the time for you to watch this video. I'm seeing that if you have any cares or worries or anything about abundance, I'm seeing that you have nothing to worry about with that and expect your abundance to grow, but also be mindful like what you're thinking about, like, because what we put out there comes back to you. So if you're expecting drought in finances, then yeah. But I'm seeing more just like expectancy, it's like growth, like pregnancy. So your abundance is going to be growing, and that's not just finances, that's like everything. I am seeing as well too that everything is connected, and know that everything is connected if you just pay attention to that. There's a need to be open, maybe open-minded, maybe open more with life and how things happen, as well as this has to do with being vulnerable, like to open up yourself, to open up your heart, to open up your mindset, to open up to more people, to open up to the journey, to open up to what's going on right now. And this will help to bring peace to your life and help you to find peace. It may also help you to find and experience forgiveness within yourself or with somebody else. This will help you definitely to flow along with everything and just within the now and just be more open to what happens. For some of you guys as well, it will help you to be more compassionate with yourself or compassion with others. And just to be more open-minded about the journey in life and like how things will work out with that. So, and if you need to, remember to ground yourself. And if you need to find more peace, go outside, step in outside and get some air. But definitely there's a need to just flow with that and go with the flow of things. If you are dealing with grief, I am totally understand it. Definitely, I'm so sorry. But the grief that you're experiencing, it's going to actually teach you to help you to flow through things and just allow the grief to flow, like the emotions and the process of all that. Don't judge yourself with that. And you will eventually, in time, come to peace with whatever the grief is about. Maybe during the Aquarius season, or Gemini or Libra. For others of you guys, if you guys are involved in some kind of entanglements, whether that's like a romantic relationship or just any entanglements of any kind, it can be legal. Again, there's need to be vulnerable, and the right time to do so is always now. And just by being, vulnerable, you're going to help to bring entanglements. And entanglements can be like a mess. They can also be like finding somebody that you're intertwined with. And the only way to do that is by being vulnerable. And this will also help to ground you out. You know what I mean? Like the situation, like if you're looking for that, it'll help to ground you out. So with that, a lot of you guys I see as well are just trying to be more open-minded about life and your journey and your path. You kind of are recognizing that everything is connected and that we're all like part of one. And this is helping you become more compassionate with other people, with yourself. And this is helping you to find more compassion in your journey. And that's a beautiful thing. Continue to do so. If not, you will come to that, and just continue to be open-minded and open to whatever comes. So, because know that everything is meant for you will always come your way. Let me see what else here. Pretty much that's it. The letter F will be very significant. Forgiveness is the key to fulfillment. And this is also what is like the main front. I don't know how I'm going to say this right, but like the forefront of the grief. Like it's always in the front of your mind to help you get through grief. You want to reach that fulfillment. And in order, once you forgive, you reach that fulfillment. I'm not sure if it makes sense, and how you can do so is by flowing. Just flow with it. Flow, you know what I mean? Just go with the flow of that. So that's pretty much with that. I've got like 2 more minutes here. I'm not sure I'm gonna upload this or not. Not sure. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, like maybe last minute somebody might just pop out me. If I don't, it wasn't meant to. If I do, it was meant to. Know that every time anybody watches a video too, whenever the time is, it was always meant for you at that time. And take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. So I'm probably going to do another one of these if I do upload this video. If I can tonight, if you guys are interested again in this live reading that we did last night, where I'll be on for like an hour, and you know, if you want to donate, that's great, and I'll do like a little taste of what I do. Look for me tonight. I would say 6, 7, more like 7. If not, definitely tomorrow. We'll do it like 7 o'clock, like the lucky number 7. Except for Friday, we'll do Friday at 5. No. I want to do this like probably the rest of the month. It will help out, and just to be kind of interacting with everybody again. And I just feel like giving. So, and I enjoy helping people to find clarity and to help inspire people. Okay, well, the black one to come out. That's about protection. It's about ending. It's about transformation. You know, some things are really in black and white, and some things are not always black and white. Black's actually not a color. It's the hottest thing to like for a car. Like, we have to change your perspective. So with this, maybe there's some kind of ending that's changed your perspective on things, or your transformation that you've been going through that's helping you change your perspective. If not, you might be protected, or something or someone protecting you in a way because maybe they don't want you to have a changed perspective of them or a situation. If that resonates. I think I might just post something ways like, hey, look, I was talking to myself, or like, so whatever. Focus. You need to focus. You need to see things clearly. You need to dilate in to know what target you're going to reach and stick with it. If things are a little fuzzy, readjust the lens. Take time to get yourself and your target straight here. Know that everybody, in no matter what and where you are, is always enough, and you are always surrounded by infinite love and light. Right? Infinite love and endless light. And if you need to have healing, just imagine yourself surrounded in infinite love and endless light, like white and pink and yellow, whatever happy colors, and to help bring healing to that or anybody else. And this will also help to keep you more awake and aware. Some of you guys also, if you are awake and aware or awoke, you will know what I'm talking about. They always say, so much love and light. Sorry about the plane. Maybe that's another thing too. Planes. Wisdom. So again, awake, aware, wisdom. I'm seeing as well too with this, like a lot of you guys probably went through some transformation, now more spiritual. This has changed your perspective about a lot of things. But it's also helping you kind of find your focus and your life path. And this is also kind of helping you stay focused. I'm seeing here, and a lot of wisdom has been gained from this. Definitely a lot of mental. And you know it can always help you? Nature. You can always connect to nature. Nature is always good for you. So I'm seeing here there might be some choices that need to be made. Maybe lovers, maybe duality, maybe Gemini. Yes, no, maybe so. Maybe it's in regards to giving, or, you know, whether it's a gift or just you having a gift, or maybe somebody else, or just you not receiving that. Something that is either somebody needs to, it's either you need to receive, like instead of being given too much, you need to be the one who's receiving it, or maybe you want to give a gift, or maybe you need to be more giving. There's something of a choice that has to do with a gesture too. Oh, we got a live viewer now. Hi. And then they're gone again. Oh well. Then we have blank. You decide. You decide obviously which you want. Nobody else can do it for you. So I like that we have a pop viewer and then I don't. Hey. Maybe it's like that's a sign too. That might be like, I'm not sure if it's glitch, but maybe that's like a sign for somebody that like somebody peeks in and then peeks out. Peeks in, peeks out. Maybe it has something to do with this, like maybe about the journey thing or something. Or like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in the water. Maybe that has something to do with the choice. Or somebody just like they want to like just want to see eating, but like ooh, I can't let them know that they're watching me. So some they I'm the only one, they just back away. It's like I don't know who's watching me. I just see that unless it's that right me. So maybe it's about some heartbreak, or some of you guys are going through heartbreak, heartbroken. Feel like maybe somebody like checking in on you. Take things one step at a time, or one day at a time. That's what they've been telling me lately. And if it's too much, take things 1 hour at a time. It does, because that's all we can do anyways today. And like, obviously, you want to have like some whatever, direction, sense of where you're going. But all we can do is make ourselves today. Crown chakra. Oh, now I think I got a viewer again here. Hi. I'm not sure if you're interested in staying. I'm doing free readings, but if not, it's okay, because I've had somebody pop in and out, and see they go again. Person's like wanting to. They're like getting their foot ready to warm up. They want to warm up. It's like they're warming up. It's okay. Crown chakra, leader, wisdom. They call me yellow, yellow. Ooh, ooh, this is what I do remember. Positivity, strength, conscientiousness, the sun. They're warming up. You guys are warming up to me. I feel at least somebody acknowledges me. And what did I just have acknowledged? So it's total 4. I don't know, I might just do it for a couple more minutes. I don't even know if I'm still in process. What am I gonna get with this one now? I can't leave like that. Let me see. Lean to my tarot deck. I haven't really done this in a long time. Just also trying to do this out there in case maybe you're interested in seeing like what I have. So if you guys are also interested, I do ruins, which are these. They're like stones, and then I do the card readings. I also do like manifestation plans. I did sell some of my decks in case you guys were following me from a while back ago. I did sell. The only ones I have now is the Romance Angels deck, my newest one, which is the Moonology deck. Still the butterflies. I know somebody did inquire me about that. The Whispers of Love deck, the Angels Answers, and then my notes from the universe on love and connection. All the rest of them are gone, and then I had the ones I made myself, obviously, beside my tarot, and then the angel, universal angels. All of them are gone. So all the rest of them, so it wasn't resonating with me, and I felt something else can resonate. So I hope that. How many did I give away? I gave 4 away. I know Faye has one of them. 2 people bought them from Etsy, and then 1 person bought them from eBay. So I hope that people who have them are resonating with those parts. So anyways, I remember I got the 2 of Cups here, which I love this one. The Zillion Tarot deck. And it's, again, like the intertwine I was talking about here. They're like 2 twisted trees together. 2 of Cups is always got the soulmate card, the love card. It's like the better one version of the lovers. And then we have the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is like a waiting thing. So maybe for some of you guys, you are waiting on a soulmate or twin flame connection or just your 2 of Cups. For others of you guys, maybe you've been waiting on that. 2, 3, we got fire, we have water. Also, like maybe you feel that it's a long journey away or you're never going to reach this 2 of Cups energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. That's what we are in right now, Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius, by the way. If you're a Sagittarius and you follow my channel and you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, I will do a birthday special with you for anybody who's a Sagittarius. And, usually the most people buy for like my video readings is a 30-minute reading, unless you go through my Instant Go, which is instant messages. And I usually do that for $15 for the 30 minutes. But right now I'm doing 11/11 special to the end of the year. But if you're a Sagittarius and you have proof of this, like you just have to send some kind of proof. You don't have to like just somehow like to prove that your birthday. And I'll have this good until the end of the year. And then like I'm not gonna just do Sagittarius, like whether you're November, December, I will do your reading for 30-minute reading for $7.11 because I just fill out my wish fulfillment number. And I will also throw in like a birthday thing. I don't know how I do yet. Something like that. Like, I don't know, like a little extra or something. Maybe I'll do like a little like pre-reading or like a birth chart or something, whatever. So if you're Sagittarius and you watch it. Yes, John, I know you watch my channel and you're Sagittarius. You gotta make that the best one. I know. What did he say? He's like, most of my repeat subscribers are Sagittarius. Much love, y'all. So we got temperance here. This is all about balance, trying to find balance. Water and like fire. Like kind of I was just saying, kind of an interesting mix here. Trying to find balance. 10 of Wands. A lot of burdens. And this one is like a foundation, like a home's built on the foundation here. 10's always about the completion of something. Wands, again, fire energy here. The 4 of Cups. Just kind of dissatisfied about life. Again, we have a lot of fire and water. Not seeing things for what you have, just sad. Like they're just kind of like, oh, like, you know what I mean? They don't notice. Thinking things through. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. Number 0. So for some of you guys, I'm seeing that whether it's about a connection, about love. For some of you guys been waiting on one. For others of you guys who feel like it's like a never-ending wait here. There may be a need to balance yourself. Maybe the time in Sagittarius energy, which is right now, might be a significance to you, or maybe will bring balance to the situation. And this will maybe help to build a foundation in the future or a home together for you. Others of you guys, there may be a need to balance out things first and to release burdens that you've been carrying. as well as to change your mindset about not being happy and satisfied, to just get rid of that mindset in order for you to be able to take a leap of faith in love, whether that is with finding somebody or recommitting, or this might be what the other person is doing. They're having to need to balance things out and rebuild their foundation, and kind of get their mindset out of this dissatisfaction in order to make their way back to you. James might be significant. I don't know why. The Devil card, Capricorn energy. Maybe there's been some kind of the Devil. We kind of know what that is all about. Maybe some lies, manipulation. This is also like, if you look in this one, it's like the heart, and it's like toying with the heart, and the person's like there, like cradle, like they're kind of scared. They're afraid that they might have their heart toyed with again. That might be another reason why they're having to make the moves back to you, or this could be a reason why you are afraid to make that leap of faith. But if you do, I see Ace of Cups, which is all new beginnings and emotional fulfillment. You want that cup of love? How do you do it? You have to be vulnerable. I think I am going to post this video because it kind of all ties in together. And that might be the choice. The choice can be made. And once you make that choice and you just open up yourself to that, you can open up yourself to a beautiful journey and beautiful story. Forgive what has happened. If you have to grieve, grieve. And know that that grief is making you stronger, and expect more. Well, everything is connected, and there's always a reason for everything. See the bigger picture, which is also an Sagittarius thing. Maybe an Aquarius might be first. And when you do, you can expect your Knight of Cups to come in with a message offering a cup of love, or maybe this is you wanting to do that. They see their eyes on the prize. Knights are the second fastest moving of the Knights. Or maybe the third, I'm not sure. And the swords and the wands, it still might be, but they're the more romantic kind. They want to whisk you in their white horse. They want to offer you that golden cup of love. For some of you guys, this might be like a tower moment that they have finally experienced if you're dealing with somebody. If not, this might be like a lightning striking, like bolt, like revolution, like or epiphany. Oh my gosh. Something might also strike you, shake you. Could be good, could be bad. It's usually bad. But your foundation. But it's like an epiphany. It's like bolt of energy and how to shake things. And Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This shake energy. Sometimes too, like we have to, I hate to say this, but everything's always give or take death or rebirth. Like, you know what I mean? One or the other. We never get to have everything be great, unfortunately. Like maybe your wedding day, like you have your children, is like the best and only perfect day of your life. But it's always when we have one thing, we lose another. You know what I mean? It's always never like that fulfillment until we, you know. And so sometimes we have to lose something, but it's replaced by something else. Not saying that it's ever going to be replaced fully, but it fills in that void. And some of you guys, unfortunately, what love is the greatest emotion of all, you have to exchange that for the worst emotion of all, which is the grief. And again, nothing can ever replace whatever. Nothing, every situation, every person is all special and in their unique ways, but they have spaces that they fill in our lives. Never will be, some will expand more than others, some will not. But there's always that we got to make room for one by moving out the other. It's always a balance too. Bad news first, and good news afterwards. But there's always death comes replay. Lightning striking. Sometimes we have to break down to rebuild. This may cause some people heartbreak, or you might be currently in heartbreak. Some that you've been stabbed. And doves are very beautiful. They're just beautiful birds. 3 of Swords, like the bleeding heart. You can bleed your heart out. Especially if you had to lose like grief and stuff like. And it could be about lovers. Again, here's that choice. Sun, Leo, Gemini energy here. But it's like the sad, the dark, and then comes the happiness. And there's the doves again right there. They're back together. They're okay. Don't let this grief, this one is heartbreak, have you miss out on this, because there is going to be a better day. You just got to stay strong. In the meanwhile, remind yourself that you deserve everything, and life does happen, and but you still deserve that, and you will, because you were strong. What doesn't kill you makes that much stronger. I get some. Oh, okay, that's enough for those cards. So this is the Shadowscapes tarot. I am going to post this because I feel that this message always intertwines in one out, right? Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so that the new adventures, passion, endeavors. Ten of Pentacles, the happy home life. Everything's good. Your home is good. Your family life is good. Your finances are good. Earth energy. Justice, balance, Libra. Things will come to a balance. Everything will play out in this fair manner. If things have been unfair, you will have balanced the situation, including legal. And also the transformation that you're going through, like from the caterpillar to the butterfly, is helping to bring things balanced. Light as a feather, a stone. I can't remember that thing, but also know that wherever your heart is at, it will be judged accordingly at the end. But sometimes we have to bleed out first, and it hurts. But we have to bleed out whatever is not good for us and bleed it out. There's a quote here. If I can find the girl, let me see if I can do it real fast. It's really good. It's a little bit, the quote, it's a little bit, I would say graphic, not graphic, but gory. Let me see if I can find the quote real fast. It's a good quote, though. Excuse me 1 second here. I had it on my wall, but when my brother passed away, I ripped all my stuff down. That's what I did. Everybody, you know what I mean? That's, how I dealt with it. Maybe it wasn't, but could have been worse. Okay, here it is. The person, I can't pronounce the name. Wrong one. One second. Jesus, hold on. Okay, good. Nobody's here. Oh, that's one of my cats. Andy. You guys, I don't know if you remember him. He was in the video earlier this year, and I found him. He's all fixed now. Hi, handsome. You're very handsome, good boy. Yes, you are. Say hi. My baby. Baby. My baby, my baby, my baby. Oh, here it is. Oh, one. She said, I may not be able to find the quote. It's, here it is. This is okay. I'm going to try to, I'll put the person's name in the description box, but it's a woman, and I think this is her. I want to get this person's name wrong. I'm not going to. But her name is Iyanalavv, like Victor, Anzant. Okay, and I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, so. But this is how to heal the wounds of your past. It's a very beautiful thing. It's a little bit, like I said, the quote's a little bit, but it's very perfect. I'm going to read this actual article. It's from Oprah.com, by the way. During Tuesday's Oprah Life's Class webcast, Oprah recalled one of her favorite quotes about making peace with your anger from guests from 13 years prior, okay? And I will also put this article in the description box. This is the quote. You can accept or reject the way you are treated by other people, but until you heal the wounds of your past, you will continue to bleed. You can manage the bleeding with food, with alcohol, with drugs, with work, with cigarettes, with sex. But eventually it would all ooze out through and stay in your life. You must find the strength to open the wounds, stick your hands inside, pull out the core of your pain that is holding you in the past, the memories, and make peace with it. And that's the only way to heal, is to take it all, go down deep into the root and find it to nitty gritty, because otherwise you're just going to be bandaging it up. Yeah, that's the quote. Oprah's really good. She's an Aquarius, I think, right? My family is the best spiritual teacher you have. Okay, anyway, so that's the quote right there. So let me see. He's in my cards. I'll do a few more, and then I'm going to end this. Since the cat is here on my thing, and then I'm going to get ready for the day. So get my work groove back in and still. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to be also changing like a lot of things. Like I want to get more into my business next year. I'm still with my main job, but I like doing like more myself because I can do things. And anyways, yeah, you know, just trying to build my life back up. So just sometimes kind of hard when you get knocked down, but can do. So we have the Hermit here. So maybe a Virgo might be significant. If not, this means that you are somebody who's spiritually enlightened or goes within to seek knowledge. Might be also be a Hermit, means that you just kind of antisocial. You don't really hang out, just kind of homebody. But this has brought you into like some kind of closing out a cycle here. You're full circle, and you're more like standing on rock here, and you'll be able to bounce things. So you see the light, you see things. You have the in here, so you're able to see yourself out of darkness. And those are geese. And geese are, I know that they actually can represent marriage. Let me see. I can't remember if they say exactly or what they mean. Geese, I don't know. Yeah. No more cats. Okay, guys. Okay, a goose, geese. Remember your roots, and make sure that you honor the people who have helped you. This is from spiritanimals.com with a hyphen in there. In this case, goose symbolism is reminding you that we often take on the quest of our peers and family. Therefore, like the lynx, it's important to step back and discern whether or not this is something that you wish to pursue. In other words, the goose might be goose meaning is telling you to make sure that the path you are on is your own. Goose symbolism also prompts you to look deeply into your heart to discern that choice is yours. Be sure that it's not what someone else has wished upon you. Alternatively, similar to the fly, goose symbolism is letting you know that the quest you are currently on is about to take an abrupt change of course. Oh, sorry, you guys, that back is killing me. However, understand that this is only a temporary thing, and that soon you will be on your chosen path. Oh, we got a viewer here. Let's see if this say. Oh, hi, just tuning in, first time watching. We love it reading if you see possible. Okay, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I was just talking. So what kind of reading do you want today? Like a love reading? Generally, usually people get love, and thank you for joining in. You can just type whatever you want in this the chat box. And I'm Jenna, by the way. Nice to meet you, Jennifer. I have a cousin named Jennifer and a cousin named Jenny. Good name. Okay. You know what kind of reading you want? Like, usually a lot of people love love. Is this your first reading ever? I mean, it could be about really anything, but usually most people do love. You don't have to put anything specific. If you just want to put like, you know, just say love, I can do that. If you want to just do whatever, or if you want to actually ask a question, you can do so too. Okay, I have a lot going on in my family's lives. Wouldn't even know what I want. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, like, what exactly is it? Like, not to get too personal, but is it like just like a lot, like up in commotion, or is it just like a lot of heaviness? Like right now, my brother just passed away in October, at the end of October, so that's a lot for us to deal with. You know, I mean, even though we're all separate, like my dad lives in Idaho and I live in California. My mom, you know, in California too, but that's still kind of a lot for us to deal with, especially accepting that. But it just depends on the situation. You don't have to get too in depth, but I will definitely see. So it's kind of like you don't even know what you want, like just out of life and the family. Okay, I'll get some cards pulled for you. And meanwhile, so sorry to hear about that. Maybe the holidays will help to bring some kind of balance with your family. But definitely important. Like if you, I'm gonna post this video afterwards, like, you know, like somebody can watch it. I would recommend like going back afterwards. So I was just talking about that. Like right now with the goose thing, which is kind of funny. So maybe the goose might be as significant to you for an animal or the animal totem. You should look that up. It's about making sure that what you want and not anybody else. And that's very much important, like in any like part of our lives here. Okay, let's see. Let's see for Jenna, what's going on. Okay, let me see. What's going on, family, Jennifer? Oh wow, a lot of cards come out. Okay. I'm using the Butterfly Oracles card deck for Life Changes by 𝐸𝕠𝕠𝕭 here. So, a lot of things actually are going to go on right now with you. And this could just be like with you, just making one personal choice, or just within your family I'm seeing here. We are currently living with in-laws, deaths, and family. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too. I'm going with the death of the family thing too right now. Sucks. Definitely, like after you just go watch the video, because I was just talking about grief and everything, and just like the choice, like it's so perfect. Hold on, let me finish reading this. Financial issues so much. I'm so sorry to hear about the death in the family. That's, yeah, you know, I mean, it sucks, like really, right now. Like, no fun with that. So I'm so sorry to hear about that, especially during the holidays. It can't be easy. But things will always get better. Like, you know, I was just talking about too with death, any kind of death, whether it's like an actual physical death or always comes rebirth. So, you know what I mean? It's always once you hit rock bottom, you go up. So I do see, like, for you, a lot of good things here. I mean, seeing like the situation or it's what you're going through in general, maybe tied to like religion and spirituality, or just might be like a spiritual, like, time in your life, or just helping you kind of be drawn more closer to God. If you don't believe in God, just spiritual in general here. So with the blue here, it's like about communication here as well. Your third eye chakra in pink. Sorry, which is like love. So that might be very significant too, to like work on communication when it comes to love. Or maybe you guys might even be with a person whoever passed away. Might be like getting some kind of sorry, all of a sudden my voice is going out, so it's actually kind of fun too. Definitely work on that. Or it might be some kind of communication from the person passed on, trying to send you some kind of messages, letting you know if they're okay and they still love you. So maybe fall money, and everything's going to be okay with that, whether it comes through a job or just an inheritance. It says no subscriber or video no more, so hopefully you're still here. If not, then keep on this because you asked me. It may come, like we have a healthcare change here too. It may somehow come through like some kind of healthcare bill or something like that. Or maybe, like I said again, like an inheritance or something from that, which is not for something you want to have to get with. But I'm also seeing that maybe there's a need to change your healthcare, maybe whatever the situation with the death. Like my brother, he was transferred to another hospital for his heart, and it wasn't a great hospital, and that may make a difference. And so, like, it's important for me to get better healthcare, like next year. I'm seeing that there's a need to take a step now. Okay, you cut out for a second, so sorry, miss. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's live feed. So I'll just restart all over since I don't know where it left off. So the situation you're in with your family and just everything in your life, I see it's part to do with your religion and spirituality. It could also be a time where it's just you're going to become more spiritual or like drawing closer to religion, whatever you believe in. With the blue right here, that's your communication represents your throat chakra, and that's when my voice was going out. And with the pink here, it's like about love and the butterfly transformation. So maybe this is a need for you to just be more like aware of like how you speak things like into existence of the universe, or just with yourself, or maybe the person who passed on, they are trying to speak through you, maybe like through butterfly, just to let you know, hey, I'm okay and I love you. And communication will be very important too somehow with this, and like communication, or maybe there's gonna be like some kind of spiritual messages you're gonna get through like about the situation that will help to bring you onto the path. You're also going through transformation here. And you were saying, I know you were with the in-laws and stuff here. I do see that there's going to be a windfall of money, so that's good here. It could come through. Well, we have this healthcare change, so maybe somehow it'll come through like some kind of medical thing, like maybe like a bill, like you guys get taken care of something. Could be like an inheritance or something too, or like you get like a better job that provides you healthcare and stuff like that. And it's like a bonus. I'm not sure how, but this will help you guys to just kind of get your guys' life back on start. But never would I ever want to have to be in that situation. I'd rather have the person here indefinitely. With the healthcare change too, this may be like a need to change your healthcare. Like I was saying, my brother, he was transferred to a different hospital, and that was honestly, it could have made a difference in him living longer. So I'm gonna work on that, or just the need to just be more health conscientiousness, especially with like that, because it's important for us and our families. Or just like this is as well, just helping you see things in a different light. Maybe you need to work on your root chakra, your sacral, and your solar plexus chakra, which is the three lower ones. Your root chakra is about your foundation. Your not solar plexus, it's just the one by your tummy. It's about your health, your vitality, and then the sacral chakra is about relationships and creativity here. And I'm seeing that there's some kind of hobby that maybe you're going to find yourself getting into here, just to keep your mind off things, or help to kind of help you bring balance. With that, that's just kind of a side note right here too. With that, maybe like something with creativity. But I'm seeing that there's a need to take the next step now. Maybe in this regards, like joining with somebody, joining into like following your dreams with your family here. There's a need to take the next step, leap of faith here. I'm still going to pull some more cards here. Definitely it's important though to definitely know what you want to. And these situations, as much as they suck, they do actually help to bring you kind of like back into like that energy in that space where you're allowed, like able to really like recognize what you want and don't want, and this helps to teach you that. And again, to remember to work on your self-care no matter what. It's important to do so. Okay. And this will also help to just like kind of realign and focus you. Yeah, definitely I would recommend to watch this video afterwards, because that was actually what I was talking about through this. You're definitely leaving behind something, leaving behind bad times, leaving, actually maybe moving. Also, this can be talking about leaving a cycle, or just leaving like an old way of life. Maybe you just like are wanting something new here. Maybe you will go on like a trip or something like that. But you're gonna be leaving behind something here. Let's see. This might be something that involves courage here. Maybe a Leo might be significant here. If not, the situation will just again involve courage here, or strength, or this will be some kind of courageous act here. But this will help you to kind of have you to take on to the life that you want to live here. I'm not sure if anybody deals with addictions here, sobriety. If not, that can mean just like cleaning yourself and, you know, getting rid of all toxic things in your life and just being sober and just seeing like things for like a fresh mindset here. There may be like something that you might be contemplating about, and I do see you're going to be changing your mind about it, whatever way you decide to go with that. And I could see this is kind of like helping you to get back into like your life path. Like you're going to be doing like a lot of that, and you may even just like leave your family and just do something like totally, like not actually like, you know, like maybe just do a different life path than what everybody else has always done or something like that. Let's see what else here. Maybe there's some kind of volunteer work that you might be interested in doing, or this might help you to kind of like find things, like whether it's your life purpose you're trying to figure out, or just trying to find balance again. Or maybe there's some kind of volunteer that might help you out with this too. If you're kind of confused about your life purpose here, there's a lot of ways that can help you kind of find that. And usually what you can do to help figure out that it's something that you enjoy doing and you're naturally good at, that actually is supposed to help bring out better in the world. And when you can do that, it actually brings you like abundance and everything falls into place here. Let me see. I felt we are on different paths for a while. Oh yeah. Who, your family and you? Or a significant person? I do see adult children here, so that might be like you and your family. How old are you? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, like, what's your age? Like, because like, I mean, like, you know, there's like, I remember when I first moved out, I was like 24. It's like you like grow up and you live in your family. You're always gonna have your family. It's your roots, but then you have your wings. And I've been out on my own for, I'm almost 30 now. I'll be 30 in like a month or so. And a definitely different experience. You kind of mold into yourself there. Definitely a little bit different life path. We all kind of just figure out our own way. And as long as you just are happy, that's all that matters. 40. Okay, well, hey, you know what? It's all that, you know, I mean, sometimes we go through things like it doesn't matter. It just nothing but number. I was just kind of curious. But, you know, I mean, we all struggling. Like I said, my mom's like, you know, we've all been there. I'm only 10 years younger. But you know what I mean? Like, have you always lived that with your parents, or are you just coming back like that? Or is it, are you married? You might be married. Let's see. You said in-laws, so you might be married. Is that correct? Is that correct? This might be like you getting like a second chance in life. I do see there are family changes here that are going to be coming about. Whether this is good or bad, I can look into this a little bit deeper. But the situation in general obviously is going to bring about change in the family. You know what I mean? And could be like you guys have to like kind of like, you know, go into your own way like for a little bit, like whether it's separation or just, you know, doing your own thing, and then you guys come back together, or you guys just figure out, hey, you know what, this is like, you want to just go and follow your own dreams. It could be a whole bunch of things, but there's always, like I said, with death comes rebirth and law changes. And definitely, you know, yes, married for 19 years as of yesterday. Oh, congratulations. Are you wanting to work things out with your person, or are you just kind of still kind of confused? If that's the personal question you want to answer from that. Congratulations on being married, though. Like, that's really good. Like, I mean, whatever you decide, but like, I always like to hear people being married, because a lot of people don't be married nowadays. Like, so, but there's definitely a need to be true to yourself, no matter what. Don't worry about what anybody else like wants or thinks of. Like, you know, I mean, you have to follow it your own self. I was just reading this book. Actually, it might be something that you might like enjoy. It's called Second First, like second, like the letter, like the number. I'm sorry, first. It's by this woman named Christina Rasmussen. I had the book, but I loaned it to my friend, and it's about life after loss, and it can be kind of like any loss, and it's about, and she's actually like a life coach, and she does grief counseling, and it's really, really good. It has like cherry blossoms in the background, and it's talking about how, like, you know, grief and everything like that, and like, you know, we had that old life, and then we had this like time in this waiting period in the waiting room where we're kind of just like, you know, just there, and then it's like helping you to like rebuild your life, and it can be like any kind of loss, and it's actually good. It teaches like different like steps there of like little ways of like helping you to figure out what you want in life and building that kind of life, you know what I mean, and just kind of picking yourself up. Maybe you might be interested in like reading that or taking a look at it. It's very good. Hold on. I've been living with his parents the last few years. I've got 2 kids. I feel like he kind of fooled me into moving into them. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you know what I mean? Fooled, yeah. How old are your kids? I was under the impression we were only going to be living here for a year or two, and now it seems like we'd be here forever. I mean, it's like not my, I don't want to be like too, you know, personal and stuff like that, but it's obviously like maybe like if I see financials, like what do you mean like exactly by like fooling, like you just like, oh, we're just gonna stay here for a little bit, and like things just didn't turn out, like you guys were able to move faster out, or it's like he doesn't want to move out or something like that. Like you don't have to answer that question, like, but I mean, you shouldn't have to feel like that. Have you ever, I mean, I'm assuming you talked to him about this, you know, and I understand sometimes, like, you know, that's not, especially if you want to be out on your own. Especially I wouldn't want to be in the in-laws for that long. You know, you guys want to be back on your own, and you know, you shouldn't have to feel like you're being fooled by your partner. I'll look into that too with the love situation right now, see what that's going on, and see what his intentions are about that. Oh wow, okay, that's just me. You got a whole bunch of cards, and then I'm going to do the love section here for you just because. I do see you're at the end of an era here, end of a cycle here, which is good, new beginnings. And this is have to do with grief. Like again, maybe check out that book. It's a really good work. Maybe like, you know, if you need to like deal with the grief, whatever, there might be like going to counseling, or maybe this like grief experience with the family loss is that end of the cycle and beginning of new here. Like that's what I'm gonna start doing too, is like when I'm ready to do so, start grief counseling as well here. Again, like volunteer, maybe there's like volunteering here too. Maybe that will help you like kind of get your foot into the door, however that plays out. If you're not sure like what exactly you want, just kind of, you know, put your foot in like water, see like what you like and stuff. This will help to bring motivation into your life. has told his mom needed help because of his dad's medical issues, but after we moved in, things changed. His dad is fine, and I'm just stuck here. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Then if the mom, you know what I mean, if the dad's fine, the mom doesn't need help no more, and it's like you guys are good, like why is he not wanting to move back? Maybe he's having a problem with like, maybe he's like wanting to go back to the nest, and it's like you want to definitely continue to grow, and maybe he has like some kind of issues he need to work out with his parents, like maybe, you know, letting go of that home nest thing, like, you know. I do see that you're going to be a lot more motivated in this coming year here, maybe like through some kind of volunteer thing, like that will help you just to get out and about too, and like get yourself out of that house meanwhile here. But I'm glad to hear that the dad's okay though, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, well, what am I here for then? Like, and that's keeping you guys stuck too. That's not good. Like, so, yeah, I do see that you're going to be, sentimental feelings are there. I'll look into that a little bit deeper right now. There's going to be a new career with you too. I feel like you're going to have like some kind of new career. You're going to have like a whole new makeover this next coming year. Like you're going to do like some kind of volunteer work. It's going to help you get with a new career. It's going to help you be more motivated. You're going to give yourself a little makeover. It's going to help you feel upbeat. And then, you know, you might even go through like a healthcare change or just like, you know, a dietary change. And again, that could just be like cleansing out things that no longer serve your life. It doesn't have to be like actual diets here, just like no bullshit, excuse my language here. And that's like a whole new, like you're going to have like a whole new life like this time next year, like, and whatever happens in the marriage, that's going to play out in its own way, which I'll look into right now. Like, why exactly is that still there? And especially, like, you know, you can't be with somebody that's stuck. Like, I mean, if everything's fine, like, it's, I guess, like, you know what I mean? That's, I think that your husband has some, like, issues of, like, him, like, not wanting to go back out there for some reason. I don't know, like, but that's not okay because it's, like, you guys are staying stuck and you can't grow. And that's not keeping you guys able to expand and stuff, and that's just kind of keeping you guys idle. But there's a need, definitely. I was going to just say, you guys need to have a heart-to-heart conversation if you guys haven't already, which I'm assuming maybe you have, to honestly discuss your feelings with one another, kind of just openly express everything. Sometimes guys need to like have it told more than once to get the message. But know that you are deserving of love here. Always remember that. And that you also need to continue to always love yourself first, and that, you know, by loving yourself, you know, it makes you more romantically attractive and just brings the opportunities here. He says we can't afford it, but I know we can if we just get out. Yeah, I think your husband, like, I don't know him, and I'm not, like, you know, I think he's got, like, a little bit of, he's going through, like, maybe a midlife crisis, I don't know, or he's, like, got afraid. There's, like, something that he wants to play safe, whether that's in, like, you know, the home thing, or just in his life in general. He's afraid to grow and expand, and you want to grow and expand, and maybe he's afraid that this might separate you guys even more in the relationship or within the family, or he's just afraid and he wants to play it safe, but that's not, your life is passing you by, and you have to grow, you have to expand. That's how we go. It needs to move forward, and maybe there's something he needs to work out. Maybe you can even, like, if you guys, however that, whatever plays out in your relationship, maybe you guys can teach each other that. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's like a little bit afraid for whatever reason, and he needs to work that out and just be like, it's okay, I can go, leave, everything's gonna be all fine. It's still gonna be there if I come back, you know what I mean? But you guys have to grow, especially for your kids. Mommy issues, that's what I think. I hate to say, yeah, that's probably what it is. He needs to work that out. Maybe work on some inner child healing and stuff. But I do see that that's actually gonna help out with that, you know what I mean? There's gonna be courage, whether that means that you have to move out or not. I do see reconciliation here. So that could be more likely about your husband here. If not, this could be like actually somebody coming from your past, whether it's romantic or not here. But reconciling, just like, and however that plays out, whether it means you guys stay together or not, but you guys are going to bring peace in there. Like, I feel that your husband's like a little bit got issues that he needs to work out with, and you're like more of the stronger person here. And I don't know how old your kids are, but you know, you can't have one person wanting to stay safe and the other one wanting to grow and expand. It has to be both. And I feel that he's like a little bit afraid to like lose something, whether it's you, the family, or he just wants to play safe and mommy. And it's like, you just have to do that. You have to just be out of the nest, like, you know what I mean? And I feel that he's got to work out that issue with himself or something like that. Let me see what else I can get for you. Kids are 16 and 12. Oh yeah, so they're kind of old enough now that kind of, I mean, you know, any kids at a young age, but they're obviously, you know, they're doing their own thing too. So, you know, I mean, if you guys can afford it, yeah, I think that he's just more afraid of something. Maybe like clinging on to something. I'm not sure. Maybe there was like something that happened back then, like last couple 4 years ago, that might have like him wanting to stay there, but you can't live your life and stay put. Like life keeps moving, and he has to keep doing that. And everybody like grows and healthy dynamic, and your kids are growing. You know what I mean? And you can't have him stay stuck back there when they're growing. There's some kind of deception here. It doesn't have to be as bad as you think it is. It could just mean like somebody's trying to mask how they really feel. They're trying to put a persona, like, or that everything's okay and it's not, or maybe they're afraid to show themselves here. I don't think it's anything like heavy. I feel it's more just like they're afraid to really express themselves, or they're masking what their real reason why, what's going on within them. And I feel that has something to do with your husband. And there's a need for somebody to just be like, look, I can see right through the situation. And we need to like, you know what I mean? We need to stop playing this like, you know what I mean? The games here. We need to, you know, get our lives going. I see romantic feelings here though, and codependency issues. So I feel that there could be codependency with the mom and him. I don't think it's any addictions here though, but that came up earlier with that. It could be like addiction, just like, you know, staying at the same place in your life. We can't grow if we are here. Exactly, especially for your kids. Like, you know, and the thing is, you're gonna grow anyways, and so it's either you grow and he stays, or oh wow, sorry, there's a bird right now. So you might get some kind of message actually, because the bird just came to the window. It could be like, you know, he's afraid to like let go, like clinging on to something. I feel that your husband's a little bit with this like womanish, kind of like she's just like contemplating there, kind of just like a little bit like lost too. It's like he's maybe like he was like so invested in helping out, and he's like, okay, this is my plan. He had to all figure out, and then everything's good. He's like, well, I don't know what to do with my life now. Like, I already got married, I have kids. What am I supposed to do? And maybe he needs help with that too. Like, and maybe you guys can go like on a spiritual retreat if you guys want to work on the marriage, and do like a thing where you guys have like a little couple thing, and it's like help you guys get more motivated and get your life back going and stuff like that. That might work. That might also help him like to let go of this clinging energy of like whatever he needs. Because I feel like your husband's like a little bit lost too, maybe with that, like just afraid to like let go. And he's like, well, that was like he put his like, you know, that was his whole like his life right there. Now he's like, well, now what do I have to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because men are kind of like not good with that stuff sometimes. A bird, what kind of bird? It was probably my paw. No, I mean there was a bird outside of my window. Paw. What kind of paw? You have a cat or a dog? I have cats. But birds represent like messages, windows. So that's what I was saying, because I pay attention to spirit animals. But paw, what kind of animal is your pet? Because I can look into that too for you, like the animal totems. Because like animals mess with, like if there's like, okay, like for instance, if they say like, you know, if a crow like crows at your window like more than like 3 times, it means somebody's gonna pass away, which actually did happen to my brother passed away, so I can't believe that. And like certain things like cats represent like magic. You know, but there's actually certain messages they do. Like I look all into this stuff, but with the bird coming to the window, like, and the window's like opportunity, and the bird's like, you're gonna get some kind of message here, like it might come by or something like that for you very soon about this. But I do see that no matter what happens, the person that you're married to is your soulmate here. There may just be a new need to just restart the love all over again, or just new love of life. I don't feel you guys are gonna, I think you guys will work things out if that's what you choose to do so. But just like to feel that he just needs to kind of, you know, we always need to refresh in our lives, you know what I mean? But you can't, you're right, you can't stay stuck and grow at the same time. It don't work like that. Like he needs to work out that issue. Let me see what I can do about that part. For him. I mean, grandpa, papa is what I call, oh, grandpa. Oh, that was the person who grandpa passed away. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, it could be, yeah, because birds are messengers too. You know what I mean? Like birds are messengers from the, you know, above. He sends signs through that certain kind of bird. If I could see the bird again, I'll let you know. It's like a big white one, but it's definitely, birds are messengers, and definitely if you know about that, that probably was because if you were really close to him too with that, it's like the window here, like opportunity. I was just talking to you about how with the butterfly, how somebody might be trying to, you know, relay a message through the other side, saying that they're okay and they love, and communication. That's probably actually what it was, because birds represent messages. So maybe you should like maybe just take some time and like talk to your grandpa, like, you know, maybe he can give you some like insight of what you can do and stuff like that. He has passed, but not the recent one. Oh, okay. Well, still, you know what I mean? But that's who, you know, you're close with. But like maybe you can like go like talk to him one day, whatever he has a grave, or just like, you know, talk to him in your room, be like, hey, look, I need some help. Like, what would you do? Because he definitely can give you some kind of messages, like, you know what I mean? I definitely see that, especially with the birds and stuff. And like I said, it represents communication. But there's definitely need to step out of the comfort zone. I see this as more just like you're ready to do that. He needs to learn how to do that. It's time for you guys to go forward like with that. Definitely step out. And sometimes it's scary. Like sometimes people get scared with that, especially when they have things figured out. And it's like, okay, now like I have to figure out things again. It's kind of like sometimes it's scary, but sometimes people just need like a little push, and maybe that's something. But you know, for the marriage and the kids things, I mean, you know, let me see what I can get for that. That's, you know, he needs to, especially if you guys have the finances. Like, why would, I don't know, like, is he the only child of your husband by chance? Or, I mean, I would like to, you know what I mean? He's probably really close to the family, but I think it's like, yeah, definitely he needs to just, I think he's afraid he needs to work out whatever issues that he needs to work out with that so he can grow, because there's like something that makes him want to stay stagnant. That you and your loved ones are safe here. Cancer is always about emotions here. Their new moons are always about new beginnings here. So this is talking about you and your family, new beginnings with that. Also the persons that passed away that are significant to you. And you are at the end of a cycle here. I feel about like Capricorn season, which is coming up right after Sagittarius here. This will mark the official end and like the new beginnings. Like New Year, next year is going to be a good year for you. Especially with that. Things are coming to full closure. So, and Capricorns are always about motivation. They're really hardworking. They're go-getters. His stepbrother and a halfer, but because of the age difference, he's pretty much raised. Yeah, that's what I was saying, the only child, yeah. And sometimes it's like hard just, you know, you get so used to something. So I think that he definitely needs to kind of work out something like with that family thing. Like he was like, oh, okay, let's go, we'll help out a little bit. And then he gets like comfortable. And it's okay to be comfortable, but it's not like, you know, there's something that he needs to work out, like something he's scared of. Maybe he's afraid of like going back out there and just switching it up again. Some people are afraid of that. But it's, I do see there's good like hope for you. I do see that. You know, again, we have the Capricorn here, new moons, new beginnings here. Your hard work is paying off. Just even if you're not even doing work, just the fact that you trying to push the situation to move forward is looking really positive. And I do see that you're going to be reaching a resolution with that again. So that comes with the reconciliation then. Reconciliation. So maybe you're Capricorn or your husband's Capricorn or Cancer. If not, those signs might be significant or significantly in your chart, or that time frame might be of significance to you, your husband, or even your kids, or those might be important times for you. So like January, July. So those might be like in the coming year, might be a significant time for you guys. But that's definitely interesting. So new beginnings and things closing out here. You're gonna have resolution, you know. I mean, with this, everything's gonna work out. Like he just needs to wake up, believe in the impossible. Things are gonna work out. He just needs to just believe. I just maybe have a little bit of faith, maybe a little longer for him. Also, March might be a significance. So we had a blue moon this March. Or just try to see things like the impossible. Try to imagine as well. Just visualize the life that you want to have here. I think that he also just feels for your husband that there's like something that he is not able to do. Like that's why he's afraid to go back out there. Like maybe something's impossible for him to do, and that he's not able to like see potential or something here, especially with the "you are good enough" card here. That there's a need for him to recognize that he is good enough for something like that, or a provider. But definitely see that your commitment in this and yours in life in general is definitely being tested here. Which, you know, it's always fun time to go through in life. Let me see what else I can get for you go. Things are coming to a full closure though. Like your husband, I think that he just needs like a little bit like he's got to work out something within himself here. I'm not sure how the give and take is in the relationship or just in general. There's a need for somebody to give and another person to balance that out here. With new beginnings again, Virgo. So you guys have like the same kind of cards. So you have Virgo, Cancer, and Capricorn might be very significant. 2 earth energies, 1 water. So that might be one of your guys' signs or your kids' signs. Definitely need to balance things out. There's a need to bring balance, or this is going to help to balance things out both spiritually and practically. Maybe like you guys can, like I said, go on a spiritual retreat and that help to balance out the physical, like in your guys' life. But I do see there's a win-win situation here, which is good. Justice. Libra is always about balancing out. If you guys know anybody who's a Libra, they always balance out everybody in their life. Maybe like have like a Libra symbol that might help out, but it's definitely going to be fair. Everything's going to be balanced out with this. But like there's going to be some kind of, there's going to be, not with you, but like with your husband, there might be like one more thing that like just the fiery climax, like one more thing that has to, before he like realizes he needs to just change things. We are both Virgo. Oh, okay. Virgo. Okay, there we go. So that's good for grounded out energies there. So maybe like the Cancer might be like a time frame for you guys in Capricorn that might be very significant here. But definitely one of you guys needs to give, the other person needs to, you know, whatever. But for your husband, there's going to be like one more thing that he has to like, it could be something small or big, but like one more thing that he has to go through. Hopefully it's not too heavy. That's going to have to make him wake up to realize like, oh gosh, I need to get going. The Aries are always like go-getters and they're just charging forth. And that's also the new year technically in the zodiac sign here. So that's also going to help to like restart things in your guys' life. And I do see that will also help to rebalance out your guys' romantic relationship here too as well here, new cycle. So I see like for this coming year too, just for you and your life and your family, like with that, definitely family changes here. Definitely you're going to be taking some kind of courageous step, working on with yourself and what you want to do. I do see that you're going to probably go into like some kind of volunteering just to kind of get out there, just volunteer, get something out there, you know, maybe find something that you enjoy. And this might help just like, you know, make you feel more pumped, give yourself a little makeover. For your husband, he'll get it eventually, whether it's like through you and just getting your stuff together and he just recognizes this and it's like, okay, now I need to just like not stay stagnant no more. With this windfall of money too, if he doesn't think that they have money, he's going to be okay because there's going to be a windfall of money coming out his way. So there should be no excuse at that afterwards. And this is going to just help to like bring things in motion. I feel like this coming year, you guys, it's going to be like all about you guys just getting out of there and just kind of re-following your dreams, finding your passions again, and rekindling your guys' life and your marriage in general, and taking things forward with that, and you know, growing from the situation here. But definitely, it's like a lot of new beginnings here with that too, and the end of a cycle. So that's all, like looking really good with that, and your children are like looking really good. Just need somebody's got to just take the first step and follow that. And like I said, that book is really, I recommend it. I mean, if you don't know what to do, just write for like today. Go, what can I do today that I always wanted to do that I've never done before? Like it could be something big, something small. Like just do something for yourself. And it could be like, you know, taking a different drive to work, or maybe sign up for a pottery class or something like that. And if you do something like that every single day for yourself, slowly, like, you know, but surely, you're going to go have a new life. And then by you doing that, it could maybe help your husband and just help you guys get out of the situation. And just things like that will just help you guys move along and things go together. Maybe even like contemplate, like, what did you want to do that you're not doing now? What you want happy? Like, you know, and to take little steps every day towards those dreams and stuff like that. And that will bring about all the opportunities, and that will help you guys push out things that are no longer there and to move you guys there into the new cycle. And whether you have to be the one that does it first and motivate him or whatever, how that works, I definitely see that will help you guys to kind of find your guys' way and get on out of there again. But there's going to be need to have a heart-to-heart conversation though, for sure with that, to express that, so maybe he can kind of see things more clearly, because that's not a nice feeling. You shouldn't have to feel like that. Let me see. I can get a couple more cards here for you. Do a couple more for you. I hope that this does help you too. But a lot of new beginnings, a lot of like a new, good, promising looking year for you and your family this coming year. So, as for you getting out of the in-laws house, I'll see right now if that can be for sure this time next year. Remain positive. Continue to remain positive. Thank you so much. You've been a lot of help. Oh, no problem. I'm just going to pull a few more cards to make sure we got some clarity about you getting out of the in-laws. Remain positive too. That definitely. Look for a sign, like I said, with your grandpa or your papa. Like I said, there might be like some kind of epiphany that he might just get one day struck with that, and this might like help him to like realize some things or more information here. Maybe this is going to help him to reconsider, like, hey, you know what? I need to like not be stagnant right here. Or you're going to get some kind of epiphany, and this is going to help you to kind of be able to see things a little bit more as why your husband's like this, and maybe to reconsider like certain views here, or that there's going to be some kind of sign, like I said, with that. And it could be like bringing some kind of information or message here about you guys' proposition about something to reconsider here. But definitely take action. Like I said, it's a little thing. Sometimes we have to do it for, we always have to do that for ourselves. And, sometimes we make things moving like forward. and how you can do so. Again, meditation brings answers. If you don't know what to do, write things down. This is going to help to bring you guys in a new direction here. New direction. That's very good. Like, this is all looking really good. Very good. New beginnings here. And yes, you're going to get out of the in-laws house. I feel that you're guys going to get out of the in-laws house. I'm thinking, like, you guys will be, like, if hopefully you guys get out, like, sooner. But definitely you guys will be totally out by the latest, by, you know, like, I would say May to July-ish. But I would think a lot sooner. Like, hopefully you guys are, like, you know, especially if you have the money, though. But you guys are going to be definitely moving on out there. Things are going to kind of balance. You're going to be, like, on top of the game here again. And this is going to bring about peaceful resolution in your life and just in general with your family. And I'm hearing as well for your kids that things are going to be very, very promising for your kids. Like, they're going to be very promising for that. And they're going to have a very bright future. So thank you so much for joining, by the way, Jennifer. And I do hope that this helps. And good luck with that, you know, and for that and stuff like that. Just take little steps one day at a time, you know what I mean? And sorry about the loss again. And hopefully get out of the in-laws house sooner than later. And know that your papa is definitely there. And, like, you know, pay attention to messages and stuff. We're supposed to go this weekend and talk to someone about a house. Hey, if you guys were in California, like, I would say my mom's a realtor, but yeah, but that's good. See, that's a step right there. Like I said, I don't think so. I think that's like the absolute latest, like May. Like, I was like, you know, we have to get worst case May to July, like July. But that's a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And that's good. I'll be like, good luck with that too. Like, that's a step. You know what I mean? And that will also help you guys to, like, talk things out, like what you guys want to. But you definitely are going to be moving on out. And, like, you know, like I said, a whole new, by the end of next year, you guys are going to be in a different place and things are a lot better for you guys. Like, you know what I mean? With that, a lot better. So that'll help bring you guys, like, just new changes. You got to freshen things up a little bit. But I think that there's going to be, like I said, the windfall of money. He might want to wait till his windfall of money comes. I'm not exactly sure, like, how, but it's going to be coming very, very shortly, though. That might help out to, like, pay the house, like, more up front or something like that, or maybe just feel more comfortable, or that might just be a bonus here. But this is all for the better of you guys' things, and to remember to stay true to yourself. And good luck with the house hunting and everything. You guys will be good. Like, he just needs a little push to get on out there. So, and if you want to after, like, I upload this video, which I'm going to do, like, right now, I say recommend, like, if you have the time, like, watch the entire thing, because, like, the whole message is kind of about, like, this, what we just were asking about, like, journeys and staying true to yourself and new beginnings and all that, forgiveness and stuff. So I would definitely recommend that. But yeah, thank you so much. All right, bye. Have a good day and good luck with that, and have a good 2019, and good luck with your new beginnings and second chances and everything. Bye. Thank you, Jennifer. All right, and so bye, everybody else. I'm gonna end this here now. So thank you so much, Jennifer. And oops, and I'm gonna upload this video for you guys. Hopefully that somebody got this message. And if you guys are interested in booking a personal with me, all the information will be in the description box below. Thank you.